Hi, and welcome to the third episode of Let's Go, where I leave the house to draw from real life. Though this episode isn't really drawing from real life as much as it is, I just wanted to record a video at VidCon. So this is more of me talking about my stories and like what I did at VidCon while drawing YouTubers. So let's go. The first thing I did at VidCon right after getting my pass was going straight to a party that I was, for some reason, invited to. There was corn dogs, fries, a candy bar, which I stole so much for Dave because he couldn't come with me, people walking around with grilled cheese on a platter. It was so weird, but it felt so YouTube. And I saw so many people that were so much larger than me that I really didn't expect to ever see in real life. Boogie2988, John Green, Raffy the Fine Bro, the creator of Annoying Orange, and if I wasn't hallucinating, Markiplier was there. But as much fun as this party was, I was really sad that Dave couldn't go with me and all of my friends that I was there to see couldn't go with me. Which brings me to the first person that I am drawing for this video, which is Jayden Animations. You may have heard of her. There's a few reasons why I really wanted to go to VidCon. One of them was meeting you guys, another was just checking it out, having fun, and of course networking and meeting people and saying hello. And Jayden was so nice to message me and say, hey, we should hang out. But it really ended up just me standing to the side while a bunch of her fans took pictures of her and we sort of exchanged words in between. That's the thing about having friends that are a lot bigger than you or friends that are a lot smaller than you. Dave went to VidCon with me and he wasn't allowed into some of the areas that I was allowed going into. And of course, I wasn't allowed into the area that Jayden wasn't allowed into, or really any of the other people that I ended up meeting. I ended up having to kind of do my own thing while they went off to the cool people area, which was kind of sad, but it also kind of motivated me to do better on YouTube and really do the best that I can and work my way up to being on the same level as they are, so maybe I can hang out with my friends next time. Jayden was so nice with introducing me to other YouTubers that, again, I never thought I would ever meet in real life. She introduced me to Tim Tom, James from The Odd Ones Out, Aaron from Game Grumps, Domix the Animator, and of course, Jazza came by, and it was so funny to meet Jazza. So of course, if any of you happen to be watching this video, hello! It was so nice to meet all of you guys. It was crazy. All of these people, honestly, I probably would have been too shy to go up and say hi. So of course I have Jayden to thank for this memorable moment, I guess, in VidCon, meeting all of these people I never thought I would. Everyone says they're nice, but when you meet them, you're like, gosh, they're so dang nice. But of course, the person I had the most fun hanging out with through the entirety of VidCon was Caitlin McKegg, who is also a fellow YouTuber who does art videos. We had so much fun hanging out, going to panels, and of course, having dinner and drinking at the end of the day. So VidCon for friends and meeting people, 10 out of 10 would recommend. VidCon was full of all sorts of crazy activities like this Nerf area, a Mars area where you could walk away with literally 10 pounds of Mars chocolate. Sock Kasey came, I got her face printed on a latte. Sock Kasey even made a sock goat friend. And of course, haha, I made friends. I'm not a big fangirl person. It's really hard for me to get really into something. I love Zelda, I love Nintendo, but I don't go absolutely bonkers for them. Hence the whole I don't really draw a lot of fan art because, like I said, I can't really get into things that much. I'm dead inside. Likewise, I don't really go bonkers for meeting people like I mentioned earlier. But there is one set of YouTubers that I was actually pretty excited to see in real life, and that is Rhett and Link. Rhett and Link are probably the YouTubers that I've been watching the longest. I remember watching them in high school, and if you recall, I have long graduated college, so I'm pretty old. And I just kind of feel like their content overall is pretty solid. They're legit guys, they're silly. I really like them. They're a couple of characters, so of course I had to draw them because they were really fun to put into my style. And I like them. They were doing this Q&A session on this big stage, so I thought it would be really fun to attend that while also inking their drawing. It was also just really fun to listen to them in real life while I drew this. It's just so crazy. I have been watching their GMM episodes, I've been watching their original music videos for years now. And I like to listen to their Ear Biscuits, which is their podcast, which can be a lot of fun to listen to as well while I work. So it was like getting a live broadcast of Ear Biscuits right there in front of me. It was so crazy. The one thing I wish I was able to do was getting a Polaroid of them, because I love collecting Polaroids of memorable moments, and seeing Rhett and Link in real life would have been such a cool moment to capture on a physical picture. But I guess because they are so popular, the only time I was able to see them was on this really big stage, really far away, and then they disappeared and I never saw them again. But that is okay. It was still really fun to see them in real life, even just from afar. And at the end of their Q&A session, I got up to leave, and it turns out there was a fan next to me the whole time while I was drawing, watching me ink away. So that was really funny to see someone next to me kind of squirming and looking at me, and I had a very slight suspicion. Yep, they asked if I was Kasey. So hello to you, and I am sorry that I forgot your name. This is a month later. Ooh, I'm horrible. It's so fun to see that my fans and I have very similar tastes in YouTubers, so it's really fun to see that we both watch GMM, and I'm really curious to see how many of you watch the same YouTubers that I am drawing today. I mean, you probably do. They have millions of subscribers compared to my sad little 400K. But my most memorable moment of VidCon by far was the VidCon creator keynote, where creators went up and they talked about their experiences, content, studies, their passions. And when Kevin Alaka went up to talk about culture and trends and viral videos on YouTube, he mentioned my videos. It was completely unexpected. I had no idea anyone would ever talk about my videos and what I do through a crowd with my image on this 15 by 20 foot screen. But he did. He mentioned my art videos and how I drew with coffee. I was so shocked. I was looking at Dave and Caitlin on my sides going, what the f? What the f? And I was freaking out, and he moved on. And honestly, I burst into tears. I just never thought I would be here. I know YouTube isn't the most glamorous thing in the world. Not everyone shoots for YouTube to be their end goal. It's certainly not my end goal. But I never thought I would be here with this huge audience of followers, people telling me how much I inspire them. They're drawing again. My images on a 15 by 20 foot screen where someone is talking about me. I had no idea this was going to happen, and I cried, and I was embarrassed, but I was just so happy, and I don't know. I don't know that I've ever experienced crying like that before, but I'm a baby, and I did. So I thanked Kevin, but also cursed him for making me cry, and he wanted to give me a copy of his book, so I've read the book. I really enjoyed it. It was like a history of YouTube, and I felt like I was reliving the past 10 years of my life on the internet. It was a fun book. I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much to Kevin for talking about my videos. You really made VidCon a memorable VidCon for me. It was my first VidCon. I did not expect to meet so many of you there. I didn't expect to meet so many other YouTubers there. I didn't expect someone to make me cry. VidCon was crazy, and I absolutely cannot wait to go back next year. I left feeling so motivated to do my best, to make content even better than I have been, and get you guys involved with more projects, and I realized that I am also a YouTuber, so that's why I drew myself. So what I'm trying to say is thank you guys so much for helping me get where I am today. I never would have went to VidCon if you guys didn't hit that subscribe button and smash that like. And it was just an experience I never thought I would have, and it was crazy. And I can't wait to do it again. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here are some Polaroids I took at VidCon. People I met, things I did. It was so much fun, and like I said, I cannot wait to go back. I hope you guys enjoyed my chatty little experience video. Let me know if you liked it. Maybe I can do more like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much to all of my patrons, including Michael Young, Zach Abstract, Shelby, Megan, Chris Side, Davey Tomato, Cool Guy Josh, Mina Blix, Hey Lucy, Eddie, Mackenzie, Maureen A, Pie, Loganites, Drizzle, Pencil Art Madness, Cindy J, TJ Dutch, Star, Kylie Perry Buck. If you want a shout out at the end of my videos, access to my sketchbook, coloring pages, and more, become my patron by clicking the link in the description. Thank you all so much for the support. Bye!